Hi everyone, good morning to you all. I hope you guys are doing great today. We are going to deal with one question that has a multiple, I would say, scenarios, cases, issues, and that is the refrigerator or the freezer on Shabbat. So there are really two main issues that we are going to talk about today. Number one is when a person forgot to turn off the light that automatically turns on when you open the refrigerator, or that would turn off when you close it. That's number one issue. And number two issue is, in general, as you are opening the fridge, it influences the thermostat to realize that it's too hot, and then automatically the engine of the fridge or the freezer is going to function, turn on again. So regarding issue number one, which is really the big issue, because you have here a pesik reshe of mav'ir, which means that as you are opening the fridge, even though your intention is not to turn on the light, then it will happen automatically, and that's asur definitely on Shabbat. So it's not okay to do so. It is okay, however, to ask a non-Jew to do it for you, because there is no issue of pesik reshe by non-Jews. It's a big kelal in general. We don't have an issue to ask a non-Jew to do something mutar, even though by doing what he does, it will involve something that is asur indirectly. So that's why it will be mutar. If b'di'avad a person forgot to remove the light and he opened the fridge, the food is allowed, okay? It's not like the food is not going to be mutar, because technically speaking, the issue was in the fridge. The issue was the fridge itself, not the food in the fridge. Now, to close the fridge is going to be also an issue, because you have a pesik reshe of mechabe, because automatically, even though your intention is not to turn off the light, but it will happen, and therefore you can't close the fridge. However, because mechabe is not as severe as mava'ir, because it's a destructive melacha, so therefore midirabanan, Chacham Ovadia proposes different solutions. Number one, he says to let the fridge close by itself, so you're not really doing anything. If you don't have this kind of fridge, then it's okay definitely to ask a non-Jew, a homer from mava'ir. And he says even beshinui, yourself, you could do it, because you have two midirabanan. Number one, you're doing it beshinui. Number two, because it's a mechabe, it's a destructive melacha, and you're doing a pesik reshe de la nichale, because technically speaking, you don't really care so much about the light turning off as you are closing it. So therefore, he said that it's mutar in the scenarios mentioned, even allows by the katan, by bringing different reasons when we have a pesik reshe midirabanan in general, that we could rely on the shitot that is mutar for the ketani, for the children. Now, for the second issue, when you are opening the fridge, then you trigger, so to speak, the engine to turn on. Then in this situation, so it's a lighter problem, because you have here a gerama in a pesik reshe, which means that it's usually not directly coming, meaning that it's not right away. Sometimes it takes a few seconds. And number two, because technically speaking, it's not like the light, it's electricity in general that is midirabanan and not midoraita like the light. So therefore, given those two facts, Chacham Ovadia says, meikar hadin, it's actually mutar to open the fridge even when the engine is not on. However, it's better to wait to hear the sound of the fridge that is actually working and then opening it. This way you avoid relying on this pesik reshe b'drabanan de lo nichale. He says, especially if you feel that it's been at least 15 minutes that the fridge did not turn on, so it will happen at any minute, then wait until it actually does turn on. This way you avoid getting into that issue. And on this, I wish you all an amazing and beautiful day.